Okay. Wonderful. Okay. Thanks, team, for gathering here. Um, we can quickly kick off with our August 23rd weekly wins event. Again, something I would like the team leads for each project to enforce before we start this event is this message is for the team leads. The weekly wins, especially the weekly wins that happens on Fridays does not conclude the day for A2SV. This event lasts from 4 p.m. up until 5 p.m. And then if you guys have any cooldowns or anything to finalize, that will last from 5 p.m. up until 6 p.m. So what I would especially the team leads, what I would like to tell is please enforce this in your with your teammates. Weekly wins event does not mean the conclusion of the day for A2SV. So I have noticed some people actually packing up and leaving, thinking that could be the end, but that's not it. So please, moving forward, make sure everybody attends, everybody in your team attends this event. Since important announcements will be shared during this event. So yeah, the agenda remains the same. I will be going over some personal wins just to lighten up the mood, organizational updates. I don't think Emre will be joining us physically here as he has to attend a certain type of meeting. I feel like it's an external event that he has gone to attend. Hopefully, he will join us remotely in the call. Um, yeah, education updates, communications product G4, and finally core dev. And hopefully, we'll have someone to give us the conclusive remarks. If not, we will end the day with quotes of the day. So for personal wins. So yeah, let me start actually. For personal wins today, the Drogba video is actually something that I was really concerned about. You know, I had concerns of millions, thousands of ways this could go wrong. You know, like some people, like most of you guys may not wear your t-shirts. Emre might come late, might rain. And yeah, so I've had some concerns. The video shoot may not go smooth. I also thought people might make a fun out of me, which you guys did, you know, during the direction of the entire thing. So yeah, just to lighten up the mood, we're going to do the chant one more time here. You guys are shooting daggers. Your eyes are not. Okay, yeah, we're not gonna do that now. That's not going to happen. But yeah, personal wins for me, that's been accomplished. It's a very good thing. So we will be working on some inspirations over the weekend on how to make the Drogba video look better, and hopefully next week, midweek, we'll have something ready to have reviewed. And we'll be sharing that video with Drogba. Hopefully he accepts. I mean, you guys were very enthusiastic on the video. He was really passionate. You guys have shown a lot of energy. I believe that will actually, somehow compel him to consider showing up as a special guest for our event for the grand finale. Yeah. So personally, that's something that I think is a huge accomplishment for the week. On a personal note, let's see if we have some people to share some personal wins with us. Anybody? Let's see some hands. We don't need this many hands, by the way. Just a few people. Okay, maybe I should go with nomination then. Gelato, come. I mean, you were the only one who crossed the ice. I was just looking like this, and we locked eyes. Yeah, just tell us about what happened briefly.
I wouldn't say it's a personal win, more of a team win for remote education. So our goal was to reach 3,500 applicants, interested applicants for G6, and we actually surpassed that, and we have 3,600 applicants now from over 50 countries. So that's a pretty big win. Yeah, that was pretty much it.
And we will get more details about that on the remote education.
Yes, we'll get more details. And one more thing is, if you ever call me Gelato again,
oh, okay.
I will be sharing some secrets about that game.
No.
You would like that?
Let's not go there, buddy.
All right.
I can stop.
Okay. Okay. Let me nominate someone. Someone who's not from my team. All right. I'm going to go with Yarid. Actually, Yarid. He's
Yarid.
Previously.
All right. Thank you for sharing your personal wins with us, Galata. Yarid, how have you been?
I've been doing well. Thank you for asking, Dagi, and thank you for nominating me, Galata. I think I've missed coming out on stage here and looking at all these beautiful faces.
Beautiful.
I mean,
look at Henok over there. Come on, man.
He's the most pretty person in here, right? The prettiest.
Whoa, what's happening?
This is just bromance.
Somebody clip that.
Okay, so back to my wins. So for this week, mostly, so I was sick this week, unfortunately. So yesterday I had a headache and couldn't come to work. And the rest of the days I was working on Akil. I'm a web developer on Akil, if anyone does not know. And for my personal wins, I'm trying to remember. I was thinking of my personal wins while I was speaking, but I couldn't come up with anything. So maybe for the next week, I'll try to come up with more personal wins.
Definitely, and we will nominate you then.
I don't want to. But so for the nomination next.
One more nomination.
So this is the last one?
Yeah.
This is difficult, Dagi. How do you do it?
Nobody's looking this way.
Yeah. Thaddeus.
Thaddeus. Come share your personal wins with us, Thaddeus. What happened throughout the week, Thaddeus?
That's a good question.
Very good question.
Nothing much, to be honest. I yelled, I guess, Drogba, so that's something for this week. But on the personal matter, no, nothing that much interesting. That I would
Pretty normal week.
Yes, pretty. Maybe next week it will be good.
Yeah, I think it was pretty much the same for everybody here. We all had a very, very normal, boring week. It didn't rain much this week, did it?
Oh yes, I like the early fogs. Yeah, I used to. I don't know.
Yeah, let's leave it as is. All right, thank you, Thaddeus. Okay. Wonderful. Okay. All right. So for the organizational updates, we have Emre. Where is Emre? Oh, he joined remotely. Oh, nice. Hi, Emre. How are you doing?
Hi, Dagim. I'm doing pretty well. Thank you very much. How about you?
I'm doing wonderful.
Dagim.
Oh, hi, Nati. Hi. Salam. Exactly. This is Nati. This is being live streamed. We have foreign people on the line, so I think the communication should be kept in English.
Ashi, I will. How are you, guys?
I'm doing nice. Where are you guys going?
You look very. You are getting thin and thin. Why you are like that? Tell me.
Oh, the reason for that is because I don't eat much, Nati. You know, I am.
Because we have some budget issues, bro. We are not capable of feeding Dagim.
Dagim, you are the one who ate everything, I think.
The bananas, yes, in the office. That's what I do.
Okay, you can talk to him now.
All right. Thank you very much, team. Dagim, is this my time? Should I go with
Yes.
the organizational links?
Yes.
Yes. Team, last week, as you know, I was out late Wednesday, Thursday, Friday due to food poisoning. And this week, we made a great progress. So the follow-up started. Our pitch deck is ready. Anybody can reach to it with the URL a2sv.org/pitch-deck. So pitch-deck, a2sv.org/pitch-deck. You can see A2SV's pitch deck there. And so this includes the preliminary work for the RK grant. This is not a big one, but the turnaround is quick. So in a month, they give a response. And we are going to do the application hopefully sometime next week. So after finishing our presentation, we shared it with Bloomberg, MasterCard Foundation, and many others, including the media orgs. So I remember we opened channels with BBC, Al Jazeera, Turkish Radio Television World, Agence Press, and some others.
Yeah, you know what?
So today, all together, we recorded Drogba's video. So the Prime Minister office meeting didn't take place, but in exchange, we had a chance to meet Orku, who is the head of Ethiopian Artificial Intelligence Institute. And it was quite well. So basically, they want to organize an African Tech Leadership Summit. So we are working on the date. Most probably October 12th is going to be the start date, and the following week. And there is a possibility that we can also move our hackathon around. Things are going to be clarified in the next few days. This weekend and early next week, we are going to have some follow-up meetings with the other stakeholders. But African Tech Leadership Summit is coming. So next, so MasterCard Foundation made an open call for some partner organizations, and we are looking to apply with a consortium of Ethiopian Artificial Intelligence Institute, Addis Ababa University, Ministry of Innovation and Technology, and like the preliminary conversations are going well. We hope that the application is going to take place soon. The deadline is September 9. And so there was a nice event that is organized by MOLS and Ethiopian Outsourcing Association. So we learned more about outsourcing opportunities in the country and what are the objectives in the near future. So the Ethiopian Artificial outsourcing
No, I don't think so. Emre, I think you're disconnected. Matthias, can you guys hear me from us to end? Okay, it's Emre's connection then. Okay, well, in the meantime, let's have Dave out here to give us some HR updates. As soon as Emre joins, he can finish giving us the organizational updates.
Okay. This week we don't have that much new business. Like previous week, we are still continuing developing Play Handbook, as well as for trying to come up with a packet for educational team, the KPI, or key performance indicator. The next week will be the same. And I have one new thing to distribute for every team members. So especially for education team, I have this, you forget to check in, check out this on time. So it's a portable job, so it might take 2 or 3 minutes to maximum. So don't forget to check in, check out. So starting from Monday, we're not going to gossip this reason. I forgot to check in and check out this one time. So make sure you check in and check out this one time. Don't forget it. If not any question or anything, you're welcome. And the next thing I'm expecting attendance for every team leads, for every team members, because I've seen a lot of team members are not available. So make sure you check your attendance and send it to me by end of the wins. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you so much, Dave, for the brief updates. So yeah, team leads, you've heard the message. Let's have that finalized as soon as possible. All right, up next, let's have Brookie.
All right, for G5 education, in-person education, for the wins, they're still in the project phase. A plan was made to finalize the starter projects by this week, but he decided to give them a little bit more days because things are not finalized yet, and the students are not ready to take the assessment quite yet. So we've pushed the finalization of the starter projects to Monday, and they're going to present a demo. Some of the core team members are going to be present in this demo. And on Tuesday, they're going to have the assessment for this phase. After the assessment, they're going to officially kick off the development phase. So this is going to start on Wednesday or Tuesday afternoon, depending on how long the assessment is going to take. Another win for the G5 education team is a session was given by Jordanos, resume polishing on how to polish resumes, and it was quite good. Students couldn't stop asking questions, and it actually went over the time limit. But it was a very helpful session. You guys can find the YouTube. You can find the recording on YouTube. Another progress is ACL is back. If you guys remember last year, we had the A2SV Champions League 2023, and it's time for ACL 24. It's going to be, the final is going to be aligned with the hackathon finale. And because of that, preparation needs to be made early on, the website. Also, if you guys remember, the top 32 contestants for this A2SV Champions League tournament are selected from A2SV Code Wars contest. So the A2SV Code Wars contest is currently being prepared. It's currently scheduled for next week, Saturday. Depending on the progress, it might be pushed to September 7. But we don't want to get close to the Ethiopian New Year's holiday. So we're trying to keep it on August 31. And a lot of people are coming back to prepare questions, like Brooke Salomon on this. So it's going to be exciting. For the next week, as I have mentioned, we're going to have the demo on Monday, and the assessment on Tuesday, and the development phase is going to take place after that. Yes. And another plan that we have for the G5 in-person education team is they're going to help out the remote education squad by conducting interviews for the G6 recruitment. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Brooke. So eligibility for the Code Wars, will it be announced or? All you have to be just an A2SV member. All right. Wonderful news. Okay, thank you. Up next, we're going to have remote education updates by Galata.
Okay, so for remote education updates, the first one is our win is we conducted the first round of interview for G6 applicants, and we also had a mock interview and a practice week for G5 students, meaning we didn't have any lectures this week, but we'll be resuming the lectures starting from next week. And we also did the second round of resume and CV grading for people who applied for the G6 remote education applicants. And another win that we had is we finalized the professor reach out sheet, and we've already shared the sheet with Emre, and hopefully next week we're going to be done with this task as well. The next one is we collected the interest for remote second year education. So we were not expecting lots of traffic on this because we did not think more remote students are going to be more interested in the second year education, but out of 60 or something response that we got, almost 56 of them want to continue with us. So that's also a win for remote education. And another thing is we finalized the internal interview doc for remote education. And we've got the review from Brooke Zodu today, and we're also going to be updating the doc based on that and going to be sharing it with Emre. and we're going to be finalizing this task by next week. And for the plans that we have for G5 and G6 education is, one, we're going to be conducting the second round of interview for these applicants. So like Brooke mentioned earlier on, we're going to be utilizing the in-person squad and community squad and also the remote education squad for this task. And we hope everyone is going to be willing to collaborate with us. The next one is we're going to be continuing our normal G5 education session. So meaning we're going to be having lectures, practice sessions, and contests as well. And we're also going to be conducting the professor results. Like I mentioned earlier on, we've already reached our goal, but we can still push a bit, maybe reach to 4,000. So we're at 3,650 plus interested applicants now. And hopefully with the professor result, we might reach to 4,000. So we're going to be utilizing Emre and Jordanos and different executives in A2SV for this task. And we're also going to be finalizing the internal interview doc for remote education. And we had stopped the YouTube lecture series because of every squad being busy. So the in-person was working on different slides, also including the remote education. But since taking into consideration the feedback that we had on last week's weekly wins, we're going to be starting the YouTube lecture video again. So we're going to be recording it with the social media team. And hopefully we're going to finalize this task by next week as well. So for updates for DIME, we have completed the ISO standards research. So we already collected the research, and for future developments, we're going to be referring to this research, and continue our development. And another thing that we did is we had a graphical backend integration, but the reason why this is in progress is we've already finished the integration for authentication, user registration, and OTP. And for the rest of the more integration that's going to come in the
Hello, apologies team. We got disconnected due to internet connection issues. We are trying to fix that now.
All right, so for the community education update, we had continued our community educations for the 3 of the divisions. And moving on regarding the hackathon, and this week we had the technical grading and feedback session. So yesterday, the core dev team got the chance to look at the GitHub repos of the hackathon semi-finalists, and today, based on what they have seen, they have provided them feedbacks to improve on. So these projects will be reevaluated at the end of the semi-finals. So that's why we wanted to provide these feedbacks. Moving on, the semi-finalists information collection finalization. Yeah, so we have been working to collect basically the necessary information that would be used to facilitate travels and hotel bookings. So I think this is almost done, except some people have provided us a headshot picture that's not according to our guideline, and we're trying to update that. The other one is the deliverables collection. So in this semifinals, these projects will submit different kind of materials that are basically used for marketing their product. So we have started collecting that. I think the first round deadline is today midnight, and the second round deadline is going to be next week, but most of them have finalized that. The other plan was to finalize the G5 coordinator recruitment. So this one is not completely done, but we have collected the applications and filtered out the right people. So in the next week, we'll be conducting the interviews and finalize this process. So going back to the plans, of course, we'll continue the community education, and also we'll finalize the August conversions. There were interviews that were conducted, I think, for 6 or 7 people. So we're going to finalize those conversions to the in-person education. And the other one, I think this weekend, we'll have the mid-semi-finalist presentation. So the semi-finalist projects will get the chance to present their projects to experts in the field or in this area in which these projects are currently working on. And the last one, executing on grand finale tasks. So this is kind of huge list. That's why I just wanted to merge it like this, but we'll try to check out expo like tasks related with the expo, material production, and other related stuff. So we'll start the execution in the next week. So yeah, these are the plans and the updates for committee. If you have any question, I will answer that. If not, thank you.
Thank you, Bamni. Yes, and for communications updates, it's Vanessa.
Okay, thank you, Dagim. For communications, our first win is the social media posts. So we were covering remote education. We covered the visits that Emre, Brooke, and Dagim went to. We're on outsourcing talent in Ethiopia. We also covered some hackathon workshops and a Ghana project development post that we recently had. And we'll be showing a demo in this meeting. And then also, we have been working on the Hackathon 2024 mock-up designs. We had our first review on Wednesday. And today we're supposed to have the second review. So since Emma's not there, we'll just polish them up on our own. And then hopefully next week we can start on the execution and having the final designs approved and making the logistics for printing. And then also we have been working on 32 finalist videos for the semi-finalists. And then also these are done and we are waiting for the demos from the participants. So as soon as the community team shares those with us, we can finalize these videos and post them on YouTube. And then also Emirates LinkedIn newsletter is also done. It's awaiting posting approval. And then we'll also finish the ATLS video and that's also done. Hopefully Emirates got to present it this afternoon. And then on external video execution, we have been doing the Drogba one, we have done the liftoff one, and then we'll move on to production for the Drogba video. So on our plans, we have a plan obviously to finalize the mock-up designs, as I mentioned, and then finalize also the 32 finalist videos, and then publishing the newsletter. And then on CodeV, this week we collected the scripts from them. We'll start working on these videos, and then next week we'll have animation videos for all projects, and then also the Global Startup Awards video as well, which has a deadline for August 30. So those are our plans. And then also as our demo, would like to showcase the Ghana project development video, and then also showcase some moves in Ghana. This is a video that has also been posted on all our social media platforms, LinkedIn, Instagram. We'll post it on TikTok as well because we just recently posted the remote video on TikTok, and then Twitter as well. So you guys can go and like. So for now, I can share this tab. How are you not signed in? Okay, so we can make a big screen. Okay. Network. No, yeah. And this is very super awkward.
Is it?
Okay. And then if people have any questions, we'll continue next time. Just play it out good, like I said. All right.
All right, thank you, Van. Sorry, team, for the inconvenience. Safaricom is running really slow today. Even with this, it's actually very horrible. I don't think that would change anything. Okay, let's see if it goes now. Social media team worked on this video, so it's actually on LinkedIn right now. So just feel free to interact with this video. It's already doing really nice. Posted a few minutes ago, and it already has a good engagement. So let's just keep it that way. Just join in LinkedIn, and then you guys, the first thing you're going to see is this. Give it a like, and we can move on. Okay, if there are any questions for the social media team, the marketing and communications team, are there any questions? No? Wonderful. Okay. Well, a quick message from HR is two teams have submitted the attendance list, which is Skillbridge and I forgot one other, Akil, I think. One of those, only two teams have submitted attendance to the HR, so please, team leads, Hakim have rideshare. Every other team lead, please submit your attendance for the people who are already here to HR. That's a quick message before the end of weekly wins. Please start compiling that, team leads. Thank you. Yes. Yeah. How many of your teams are present at the moment? Or how many of your teams have left? How many of them have given heads up? So just compile a very good report of the attendance list and please pass it to the HR team. Cool. And for product updates, let's get Kimbon, presented by Kimbon.
Thank you, Dragon. Okay, for products, this week we finalized market research of the project ideas for G5 projects. and we will be having a review session today after the weekly wins. Next, we had a meeting with the stakeholders for core day projects, and we have worked on core day projects launch plan document. And we have prepared interview questions and started conducting interviews for G4 projects. And we are doing this like as a team. Every member of the G4 projects are conducting the interviews and doing the reach outs as well. And we have prepared and reviewed user stories for G4 projects. And as a plan, we have a plan to continue conducting interviews for G4 projects. And we are planning to start conducting the interview analysis as well. And we have a plan to onboard new hires. The other thing, we will be continuing to conduct a meeting with stakeholders for core day projects. And we'll continue working on launch plans for core day projects as well. And we'll facilitate social media post contents. Yeah, this is our plan. If you guys have any questions.
Thank you, Ken. Yeah, up next, let's get to our second generation core dev updates initially. Let's start with Joshua from Team Bazaar. Also, one more thing, the attendance also applies for remote education, community education, in-person education, and every other department. So start compiling the attendance list and please pass to Team HR.
Hello everyone. So these are Bazaar's updates. So this week's summary could be is actually like a combination of conducting interviews and as well as like development. So one of our wins is adding favorites feature completion. So it has been completed with web and backend team. The second one is a search chatbot completion that has been done by the mobile team. So the third one is testing and bug fixing. So testing has been done by the mobile team for the authentication feature and also like other UI fixes. And also like I think the mobile team, the backend team has refactored their testing code. The fourth one will be started refactoring the dashboard. So this win is primarily to the web team. They have refactored the dashboard. So the next one will be like refactoring the product service endpoints. And also like that has been done by the backend team and the web team. Also, like as I've mentioned, we've conducted like reach outs and interviews, and in those like interviews, from all the interviews we scheduled, which were like 77 in total, we've actually conducted about 42 interviews, which is a good number for the team. The next one will be like the database population that has to be done because we needed like real-time data, and we've completed for most of the features, but it's we'll be doing it as well for the next weeks because I think there are features that are left that need data such as services feature. Our next week's plans include still continuing testing and bug fixing, which will be done with the whole team, either mobile, web, or backend. And we've also decided to review the current mobile design and then build our UI and UX with like the mobile teams are still like doing the development. I think this helps us pause and actually like getting things done early and also not getting dragged by any of the UI UX that has not been built yet. And also we've also like planned to complete the refactoring of the dashboard, which we started this week, and we'll still be continuing reaching out and interviews as it's needed to refine the products and also make further modifications based on the interviews that we did. So these are the updates. Thank you.